What's up, everybody? Welcome to the broadcast. Today I'm going to go over with you my backpack sprayer and how to mix up some Killzall weed and grass killer. The reason for this video is I had to look up my mixtures on this for grass and fairly heavy weeds because this neat little direction and pamphlet book that fits right here neatly does not hold up to rain. It absolutely got soaked. So I'm going to make a quick little video for those people like me who would prefer to go on YouTube and search for what they're looking for instead of just searching it and having to read for themselves. Laziness, really. This right here is my super cool little Husqvarna backpack sprayer. They're all fairly the same. You know, this one holds 4 gallons and it's super easy. The handle kind of folds in away for when you're not needing it, but it's a really comfortable little backpack. 4 gallons really isn't that heavy. I'd say, what, like 20 pounds or something. But if you need to, you can buckle it around your waist if you're having to climb up and down hills, and you rotate your handle and then you just pump. And once it gets really kind of resistance on the handle, you're ready to rock and roll. First thing I suggest doing is take your Killzall and shake it up really good. Depending on how you want to pronounce it, the main ingredient is either glyphosate or glyphosate. Really, pronounce it however you want. It does the same thing. It's the main ingredient. It's also the main ingredient in Roundup. So if you want to price shop this big jug, which I paid like 160 bucks at Ace Hardware for, or Roundup, which for the most part, Roundup doesn't come in too big of a jug unless you special order it, I guess. I couldn't find it at Ace in bulk. Now, if this guy will just stay put. Now the whole or main reason for this video is the mixture. For grass and smaller stuff, it says to mix 2.5 ounces, which this is an 8-ounce measurer off of a Roundup bottle, but I kept it anyway because it's a handy little pourer. 2.5 ounces to a gallon mixture. I'm going to go ahead and do 3 ounces just so it's a little bit stouter. They use this stuff to spray corn, big stuff, but you can actually use it on stumps to kill stumps, which, like maple, any trees in the maple family tend to sprout off of the stump. You drill several holes in the stump and you pour this in those holes undiluted into the holes. Let them soak in. I am definitely one of those people who does things a certain way just because I feel like it should be done that way. When I mix things, any kind of chemicals, even chainsaw gas, like here I got 4 gallons, I'm going to put about 1 gallon of water in here before I put my chemical in, because that chemical is kind of oily and thick and I don't want it to just kind of get stuck to the bottom. Same thing with like chainsaw gas. I'll fill my jug about 1/3 to a halfway full, then I add my 2-cycle oil, then I shake it a little bit before I fill it on up. Just makes me feel like it mixes a little better. So we're doing 3 ounces per gallon. Let me double check. Yep, 4 gallons. We're gonna take our Killzall, and this is actually, that's 8, so I'll do 6 at a time. Put my screen in here so I don't get any like grass or anything in there. So that's 6. And how many we're going to do? 12. So that's 2 of these. That's actually a little bit more than the 6. But you know what? You mix it a little too stout. Too stout is better than too diluted. Rinse that good stuff out of there. I'm gonna rinse my little measuring cup. We're gonna fill this sucker. Actually, let's just go ahead and do this. That'll get it started. Now, let's fill him on up. And the 4-gallon mark has disappeared in the sun right there. Pretty well full. And since I went a little bit heavy on the herbicide, it's not going to hurt a thing. Put my cap on here. Take that herbicide with us. Now what I'm going to do, since I'm on my gravel driveway, is just go ahead and rinse that off. Anytime you're handling chemicals, it's a good idea to wear some gloves and safety glasses. If it's a chemical, you really don't want it in your eyes or your skin. Plus, the directions say to wear long sleeves, gloves, and glasses. There's a lot of people out there that are looking to sue somebody for everything. So I've got a CYA cover my rear. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, that's gonna have some weight to it. I'll probably take my little girl Emma with me, let her run the spray wand, and I'll wear the backpack and spray. Make it a family event, as it were. You don't have to have a big fancy nice Husqvarna or Stihl backpack sprayer. You can just have a garden sprayer or a your just regular little spray bottle. It's fine, it all works. The best time, according to the directions, to apply this spray is when the plants you're spraying are in direct sunlight. And don't try to get the spray and work the wand down in the roots. You want to coat the leaves. The way this chemical works is you want to really coat all the leaves of the plant, and the plant takes the chemical in through the leaves. It'll go down through the stem into the roots and kill it. This chemical here, apparently, after you spray the leaves, in 7 days you can plant anything. You can transplant even tomatoes, which I found very interesting. This chemical, once it hits dirt, it's reduced to a harmless, I guess, compound or mixture of just regular chemicals. It's not harmful to anything. But once it's on the leaves, that's when it works. If you guys have any questions, comments, drop it in the comments. If you see that I might have said something inaccurate, drop it in the comments. I'd love to discuss it with you. We love you guys, and we'll see you on the next video.